How do everyone, and welcome back to Royville Reads. My name is Stefan. So, I previously did a video on this book. Now, I am good to go with its sequel. So, I just want to tell you, there's going to be spoilers for the first book because I can't talk about this book without spoiling the ending of this book. So you've been warned. I've given you your fair warning. I'll even give you 5 seconds. All right, so go read the first book. If you don't want to read the first book and still know what's in the second book, that's totally great. Come back, do whatever. But in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, spoilers ahead. So this is I.K.S. Gorkon Honor Bound. It is book 2 of the Star Trek epic, the all-new Klingon epic. And this continues the storyline from the first one, obviously. I.K.S. Gorkon, Captain Clag from was played by Brian Thompson, the great Brian Thompson, in I think A Matter of Honor. Was the episode where Riker goes and is on the Klingon ship. And Clag was the first officer aboard that ship. So anyway, in this one, he sends his reports to General Talak, T-A-L-A-K, General Talak, about what happened on the planet. What happened on the planet, major spoilers here, in the first book, Clag loses the end fight. So, because of his honor, he has to, and all of the Klingons have to basically leave the Santara. Let me try to get their name. Santara. They have to leave the Santara in peace, and the Klingons will not try to conquer their planet because he lost. So he gives all this information to General Talak, and General Talak's like, what? No, I don't think so. Go back down there, kick their butts with honor. Yeah, okay, whatever. Kick their butts. I don't care how you do it. Get this planet. Then Clag says, no, I gave him my word. I'm an honor-bound Klingon. That's not happening. So General Talak says, if you don't do this, I'm going to come anyway. I'm going to kick your butt, and then I'm going to kick their butt. So Clag talks to his people, his crew, and is like, hey, this is what's going on. And I gave them my word. I am honor bound by my word. I am a true Klingon. We are all about honor. So he goes to the Santara and says, hey, this is what's going on. I am going to fight with you to defend your right to be free because I gave you my word and we lost. So a lot of the book is them getting ready, the various sides, the non-honor Klingons getting ready and flying to the Santara system so that they can fight Clag and the Santara. Clag is a member of the Order of the Batleth, which is this warrior caste, is this very prestigious order of like samurai or whatever, like for Klingons. And he calls upon the order because any member of the order can call upon the order when they need aid. And so now, granted, doesn't mean that they're going to come, but he can do that. So he sends out his summons. The Order of the Batleth has to come. It's an honor thing, and we have to take care of, because my honor and the honor of the Order of the Batleth, we have to help the Santara. So, like I said, a lot of the book is the sides getting together, them talking. Who can you trust? Who can you not trust? Because both sides have individuals where, is this person really on my side? Even the Order of the Batleth, are they really on my side? Do they agree with me that basically honor is the number one thing for Klingons? And that's a lot of what this book is about. Are Klingons about honor, or are they about conquering and battle? And it's really cool. Keith R.A. DeCandido does a really good job of kind of making this the central issue, more than just like the cool combats, because there's some good stuff in there. The ideology of the Klingons takes center stage in this book. At the end of it, there is a massive Klingon fleet battle. And then there's also a lot of fighting on the planet. There is some members of, there are some Klingons that get betrayed. I'll just leave it at that because I don't want to spoil that part for you. There are some Klingons that get betrayed. And like the first book, Clag, at the very, kind of at the end, at kind of the culmination of the story, he has to go one-on-one with General Talak. And it's basically the honor-bound Klingon versus the conquering Klingon. And the whole ideology of the Klingons' mindset, mentality, is clashed with those two characters. And it's really cool. It's really good. Not going to tell you who wins. There's also at the very end a pretty big cameo. Not going to tell you who that is. But yeah, that is Honor Bound. And I really liked these two books. I thought they were a great duology. Haven't read the third one, so honestly, this really seems like the end of the story, so it'll be interesting to me how it continues. But these two books, if you are interested in Star Trek, if you are interested in Klingons, Keith Deacon, I have to look at his name every time because it's so weird to me. Great guy, I'm sure, though. But Keith DeCandido really knows his Klingons, and I loved reading these books. These two books. That being said, I do have a lot of books centered around Klingons. They're my second favorite alien race in Star Trek, Andorians being the first, but there's really not a lot of specific books featuring the Andorian race. If you know of any, please put that down in the comments because I would be very interested to grab those, find those. But yeah, I do have a lot of specific books that center a lot around the Klingons. So if you are interested in that, let me know, and maybe I'll throw more instead of just reading Star Trek books, I can, kind of focus more on the Klingon books and tell you which ones are good, which ones I thought were good, which ones I thought didn't really hold up, and you can go from there and see if you want to read them. But that being said, that is my review of I.K.S. Gorkon, Honor Bound, and keep reading. And of course, Kapla!